Hi, everyone. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a gorgeous day here, a bit cloudy, but it's just going to be a beautiful weekend, I can tell. So I hope that you're doing great and that you've got something fun planned for today. This is what I'm really going to focus on right now. You've got to just lighten up a little bit. This world is just way too crazy, and we need to be able to support one another in just enjoying our beautiful lives in our 60s. We deserve this. You know, we've been through a lot in our lives, and it's time now to make some time for you, whatever the distractions, whatever else is going on. We're here for each other. Our 60 and Me sisters are here to support each other. Now, tea, I'm drinking Rose Wisdom, it's called. It's a beautiful tea, actually, ginger rose, and I'm going to enjoy that while we chat. Got my red mug here. Love all these colorful mugs. But anyway, I hope you got a cup of tea or coffee, but something to sit down and relax, because I want to talk about just going a bit easy on ourselves here. You know, we've had, in 60 years of our lives, we've certainly made a number of, I don't know, you call them mistakes, but sort of we've made turnings or made decisions that maybe turned out not to be so good. But yeah, we look back and we think, wow, I wish I hadn't done that, or I wish I had made better financial decisions, or I wish that I had maybe chosen my partner or partners a little bit more carefully. I think the moment that we start to see them as learning opportunities, then we can start to move forward. I really do. And I don't think we actually can ever let it go until we find out what the purpose was of that mistake, you know, what we can learn from it. So Rebecca Olkowski is one of our bloggers, and she wrote this really nice article about ways you can stop making past mistakes ruin your life. You can stop them from ruining your life and move forward from things that you perhaps have done that were a little bit, bad judgment, or just doing the best you could in the situation that you found yourself. You know, did you go a bit crazy when you were younger, in your boomer youth? You know, it was a time of kind of experimentation, and we did probably things that maybe we look back on and think, wow, that was a bit risky. You know, have you started to live your life? Did you live your life kind of on the fly, like where you were just going crazy all the time and pushing the boundaries? Have you continued that? I mean, did that become your style? Did you early in your life decide to look after your body and your health, and just eat well, focus on well-being? Have you maybe you had to make changes because of those decisions later in your life? So have you made a switch now that you're eating more healthily and you're exercising and just having a young attitude to things? I think that's where youthfulness comes in, and maybe you've carried a little bit of weight, and I mean that actually probably physically and mentally into your 60s and beyond. So I hope that you have made decisions that are going to help. And I think at the heart of all this is forgiving yourself. You know, forgiving yourself for things that you might have done that were a little bit foolish or just not thought through. And it made me think this morning when I was looking at my little inspirational card, which I think I've told you about before, that this is a 60 and Me card deck that we put together. It's called Aging Beautifully. And it's, a number of cards that really just talk to you about things that are of interest to you in your 60s. It's got gorgeous pictures. And also on the back, it's got little, sort of a few words, a few sentences on that theme that, that maybe you find it of value. So there's a link in the article below if you're interested in getting hold of a copy of this deck. But on the back of this one, which says forgive yourself, I just think it's really powerful. And I want to read this because for me, I find this every day is really a great focus, on how to look at the day ahead. So this one is forgive yourself. And it says, you're not perfect. No one is. Forgiveness is a choice. Look at yourself in the mirror each day and say, I forgive myself. Look at your mistakes as lessons to learn from. They help you to grow. Reflect, forgive, let go, and live. I just think that's a really, really cool message. So I hope that you're able to forgive yourself too. And Rebecca talks a little bit about this in her article. And I wanted to just kind of restate some of the points she makes, and just go ahead and read the whole article because it is very good. But in terms of this forgiveness being a choice, it's your free will. You know, even if you're in a bad relationship right now, you can choose to leave it. I know there's things you say, oh, well, I need this or that, or it's not perfect, but you have free will. You can choose. And I think that's super important in forgiving yourself. You don't have to, give in to what you might call fate. Nothing is forever. You could always make a change in the direction of your life and in the path you take. Need a plan, but it's possible. So focus on turning negative or bad situations into good ones. And it starts with asking yourself, what do you want from life? What do you want from your life? What do you want to be when you grow up? Is it more travel? Is it happier relationships? Is it more money? Whatever the thing is that you feel is going to take you to that place and you've forgiven yourself and you're ready to move on, then map out one step at a time how you're going to accomplish this goal. And I don't mean to be flippant about it and say, oh, you can change your life at any time, just do it. It's not like that at all. I mean, you do have to plan. But it starts with, she mentions the book, The Secret, which is about the power of intention. And I think that whether you believe that there's an actual power that does direct you and guide you, or whether you just think having intention gives you strength, I think that's important distinction. Now, one thing that Rebecca says, and I totally agree with her on this, is that when you've made that decision, who you want to be, where you want to go, if you need help, get it. Get help. If family or spouse is the issue, then don't obviously go there. Find a third party, find another individual that can help you, a friend, a mentor, a therapist, someone that can actually help you with the issue beyond spinning in circles. That's what will happen if you stay with the problem. You can't solve it there. Always get a second opinion, though, before making a life decision that's going to take you in a completely different path. I mean, if you're thinking of retiring abroad, or, I don't know what else is earth-shatteringly important, is changing your eating habits or your financial patterns, get a second opinion, get some support. Another thing that goes along with that is just take care of your health. It's really, really, really important. It's all that matters, honestly. I mean, money, yes, is super important, but if you have not got good health, that's the one thing that I know I'm talking to the converted here. I don't need to be telling you this. You know this. Get checkups. Get regular checkups. It may seem a little strange. I do this every year around my birthday. I go in and do my checkups. I have blood tests and, just talk to the doctor, anything new that's come up, or I go have a mammogram every 2 years. I still do that. And whatever your plan is, have a plan to stay healthy. Don't drink excessively, and try not to smoke. These are things you know. Believe in a higher power. Now, you don't have to be religious to believe in a higher power. Just know that there are powers in this universe that are either self-determined or created, or that there is something special that we don't understand, that we don't know, that there is some kind of a power that we can pull on and draw on, and our connection to it is very important for a lot of people. So finally, and this goes back to our forgive yourself card, is absolve yourself of past mistakes. Forgive yourself. Don't keep going on and on about, what you should have done, could have done, must happen, didn't happen. Just forgive yourself and move on. Run with it. Start today. This is the first day. Just leave it go and move forward with a new attitude. Whatever it was, learned your lesson, or if you haven't, learn it and then move on. I hope that this has been helpful. I mean, I really, honestly, myself get so inspired by just focusing on these one thing every day, and I hope you find this, the same. But please leave your comments in the section below. How often do you think that you are a victim of past decisions? Are you still holding on to regrets? Have you forgiven yourself? I'd love to have a comment and a conversation. So please leave your comments in the section below. Let's have a chat, and we'll get back together really soon. But I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and look forward to reading your comments about the kinds of things that you think maybe from the past are staying in your mind, and what you'd like to let go. Forgive yourself. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.